Nice, easy one, Simon. What would you like to ask Chuka?
Hi, good evening to you both. Chuck, I just want to know how you feel that Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party have dealt with the whole, the hostile environment, anti-Semitism they've created, and how his reaction in the Commons when your fellow MPs were giving their horrendous accounts of what happened, and practically what you can do to get rid of this.
I think it's an absolute disgrace the way the Labour Party has dealt with the issue of anti-Semitism. I don't believe a majority of Labour Party members are anti-Semitic and racist, but there is a significant vocal minority who are, and they have to be dealt with. And part of the reason they've not been dealt with is because too often in the Labour Party, every single issue, every single pronouncement, any contribution anyone makes is distilled down to whether you love the leader or you don't. And any criticism is painted as a smear, but no one ever looks objectively at the issue. Too few people look at what people say objectively on the issue, because it is the culture of the party has become quite arid and cult-like, and we cannot go on like this, because you end up with the absurd proposition of an anti-racist party that has a problem of racism, sticks its head in the sand, and then high-profile people associated with that party, like the General Secretary of Unite, attack Labour members of Parliament for speaking out against racism in what is essentially supposed to be an anti-racist party. So as you can tell, I'm pretty damn angry about this. One of the reasons I joined the Labour Party, one of the reasons my late father always supported the Labour Party, because we believed that the Labour Party would stick up for minority communities like the one that I'm part of, and to see the Labour Party's relationship with the Jewish community and what my fellow MPs, who are Jewish, what they have had to go through is shameful. It's absolutely shameful.
And Jeremy Corbyn, has he failed on this?
He has failed on this. Your job is to lead. Your job is to lead. He is not the victim here. It is the Jewish members, not just members of Parliament, but members in our different constituency parties who've had to put up with this, who are the victims. And the sooner that people wake up to that fact and start writing stupid articles in the New Statesman suggesting that somehow this has all been used to smear the leader, he should lead and sort this problem out. I am absolutely fed up of the situation, and it makes me furious.
Well, I can tell something else that I imagine made you furious was when you heard about the UKIP member of the Welsh Assembly, Michelle Brown. It's been announced in the last hour she's been excluded from the Welsh Assembly without pay for a week because in a private phone conversation which was recorded, she called you a bleep coconut. When an elected member of a national assembly like this woman uses that language to talk about you, a Labour MP, somebody of colour, what do you make of that?
I think first, I didn't really notice this story to a colleague of mine who's a Welsh MP brought it to my attention. I never heard of before. But you UKIP has a problem of racism. It always has done. I've said so publicly, and you get used to this type of thing. If you're an ethnic minority MP, you get a disproportionate amount of abuse, but I don't let it affect me too much, and she deserves the punishment. I don't think she should be in public life, somebody who holds those kind of views. But she's been, a sanction's been imposed, and good.